some of the realest dudes I know, it's a different message because it's not about a personage. The persona is simply, it's not an image. It's not something that one identifies with. It's simply a functionality. The personality is a functionality of the presence of the Holy Spirit. And some of the realest dudes that I personally know, you're not going to catch them on YouTube. You're not going to catch them making videos on here. And I laugh about it because I'm making this video for YouTube. And real ones aren't going to call themselves real because they don't really care about the appeal. It's not about appearance. It's not about physical aesthetics. It's not about a self-image because it's when that's absent, when there's an absence of self-image, when that's not present within consciousness, one simply isness, identifies with the presence, not even consciously, just automatically. It's not that one is thinking about, I'm this or I'm that. It's simply through spiritual alignment that one is completely here and now, present, as an expression, an emanation of the presence, and thus as an expression of blessedness and bliss and abundance and all the absolute attributes of the Lord. Lord, capital Lord, which is the Holy Trinity. Father, Son, and Spirit. They go together. They're one and the same. You can't have one without the other. They're synonymous, simultaneous, all a part of the one presence. See, truth is in unity. It's not about politics. It doesn't pick sides. It doesn't divide. It doesn't try to conquer. Because again, it simply is. Truth simply is what it is. I am that I am. Same thing. I am that. I am this. Actually, I am is neither that nor this, because it's both simultaneous. And just talking about this, you can tell I'm getting excited. So, one of the fundamental rules is calmness. Calmness and contentment in every circumstance. And with joyousness, there can be a tendency to get excited. And of course, in order to continue, perpetuate devotional service, devotional eternal service towards the presence, to the source intelligence within us, we want to be conscious involvement with the world, with life in all its various expressions, animations. See the world as a wonderful play, a divine play, and thus not take it so serious, but be able to walk through the world joyously, abundantly, in absolute non-resistance, because nothing can resist an absolutely non-resistant person, especially when they don't identify as a person. It's simply observed as it responds to the world, and whoever may be drawn by the presence. And so I make this for whoever's meant to see it. I'm not one for self-promotion, self-marketing. I just trust that the fragrance of this channel, of the book that I've been blessed to express, manifest through. See, simply seeing everything is happening through you, not to you. is a change of paradigm, change of mind, where you don't identify with time. Time, numbers are simply imagination, projection of mind. But in reality, subjectively, time is eternity. God is eternity. And when this is not only felt viscerally, simultaneously understood intellectually, but witnessed experientially, the identity is one with divinity. And thus, there's eternal bliss and joyousness, because God is ever new joy. And the body is even viewed as a toy. Like a pet, like a puppet of the presence. Not to be taken so serious, but at the same time, it's a holy physical vessel, holy temple, and thus we want it to be optimal, functioning optimally. And this is accomplished through inner purity, which starts with one's mentality. Because body is simply a manifestation of mind. So you can identify with mind. There's more power in that than identifying with form, matter, with physicality. But then you can transcend even identifying with mentality, identifying with mind. And beyond that, there's higher levels of energy, progressively higher and higher stratas of levels of awareness, consciousness. And simply with this awareness, there's always room to grow. One witnesses oneself as a lifetime student, identifying with eternity, that which is beyond all temporality, but at the same time within it, and thus heaven is on earth now, manifest. So one's earthly existence is very joyous, because both here and hereafter, Emmanuel, God is always with us. What is heaven but eternal connection to the presence of God? And what is hell but eternal separation from the presence? We won't even talk about purgatory. When these different states are witnessed subjectively, we can confidently speak about this openly for the whole world to see, because there's nothing to hide. All is viewed as mind. Everything in creation is a result of imagination. But what gives power to imagination? What is the source energy? What is the light that animates everything in creation? Actually, nothing can be created, only manifested, because it's already existed. It exists now. If you can imagine it, you can accomplish it. You can manifest it. There's no question about it. No doubt about it. Oftentimes, when the body is inspired, these videos wish to express and come out. And I don't even know what's going to be said next about. All I know is what is right here, right now. Whatever has happened in the past or whatever will happen in the future. That's simply concepts. So we can say I don't know about hell. I don't know about heaven. But right now, this lifestyle's interesting. It's interesting. Everlasting. Eternal spiritual living. This is direct preaching. Directly from subjectivity. Directly from consciousness itself. Without any prior planning or analyzing. Not caring about predicting. Not trying to forcibly control outcomes. Because there's a knowing, a deep inner trust in the process of life itself. That everything that is meant to happen will. Without interference of the personal will. And what better time now than to end this video on 11/11.